Hey folks, and welcome to week 3 of the Booktube vlog, or in this case, the art vlog, because at this point I'm mostly just doing artwork, but it is still technically related to my saga, characters included, so I guess it is still technically book related. But anyways, for this week, I wanted to show you guys how I make my Chibi stickers and keychains. So for those of you who may not necessarily be aware, I make artwork specifically for my store to be sold. I make stickers and keychains and that sort of thing, and I basically create like these much more condensed, chipified versions of my characters. I'll show a little screenshot right here. And I've also got the full project right here. Like here's an example of one of the characters. Basically, I take one of my regular size characters and I squish them into a small chipified package. People tend to really like that sort of thing, and I make these available on my Gumroad platform, and I also make them available on Patreon. As far as the characters I'm going to draw today, these will not be available by the time this video is out, but I will put a link in the description, and you guys can check out the other ones. So we're going to go ahead and get started with this. Okay, so I have the two sketches going on here. It's actually kind of a funny story. This was actually something that was chosen by popular vote on my Instagram. I asked people which one of my characters from my book that they wanted to see, and they ended up choosing Manuth, who is kind of like the very first person in the entire lore who was created, and then Hinan, who is kind of like this shapeshifter type character. But creating a chibi is kind of an interesting process because you basically, especially in my case, have to take these much larger full scale characters and you have to squish them, like put them in a compactor of sorts. And you can't just have all the characters' details, otherwise, it would just look incredibly strange. You need to know what features to leave in, what features to leave out, what features to, I guess, accentuate. It's almost like creating a caricature of sorts. And in my particular case, that's especially difficult because my characters are almost all of them, even the shorter ones, tend to be these 6 foot tall Amazonian monstrosities, as you've probably seen in other examples. So it's fun, but it's also kind of a challenge to create chibis. But now that the sketches are done, we're going to go ahead and start lining these. right, so we have the line art all here and ready to go. Everything looks nice and crisp. So we're going to go ahead and move on to the flat colors and the shading. It's basically one whole process because when I'm working with making these stickers, I'm not necessarily going into extreme detail with the shading because you want to really see the colors pop out. So we'll go ahead and move on to that. This is it. This is the completed version of the Chibi stickers. So I'm going to go ahead and send these out like as soon as I'm done recording this footage. But yeah, I'm going to post a few comparison shots to kind of really give you guys an idea of how much alteration goes into making these stickers. Again, I can't emphasize this enough that when you're dealing with full scale characters, finding out how exactly to proportion them in this kind of sticker friendly style is it's a process, but it's also a lot of fun. So I hope you guys enjoyed watching me make these stickers, and I will see you guys next week.